What's up, everyone, and happy Saturday. I hope everyone is having a great day, a beautiful day, and a blessed weekend, a blessed day as always. Whew, listen, y'all. So, for me, before I even get into my message, I just want to first just say, how in awe I am of where God has placed me. It's like some things that aren't really big to others, or people might not really understand how major it is to find your calling. It is major to find out God's calling and purpose on your life, because living in it every day is not only a blessing for yourself, but it is a blessing to the people who you come in contact with. Every time I come into contact with somebody and I just begin to speak, and just speak about, what it is that God has called me to do, they end up seeing like what it is, and even tell me that it's even deeper than what I know right now. And just to walk in your gift, right? It also, you come to the realization of how deep it really is, in a way that whenever you use your gift without even knowing you're using it, and it touches people. Because when you can unintentionally encourage somebody without even trying, and again, without even knowing you're doing it, that is a calling. And it moves me so much within my spirit and my heart when I know that I have touched somebody without even trying. So for me, it's like where I am right now is like unimaginable. And y'all, some people might see that as small, but no, it's not. It's so significant in so many ways. It's because I know that I'm getting closer to God, and that He's growing closer to me. And even though, listen, my life hasn't taken off, believe me when I say when it takes off, my mind is going to be blown. I'm not even, I can't even see fully what it is. Like, I know what He's shown me, but I can't even really fully imagine it. And I know He's shown it to me, but when it comes, it's going to be in such a way that I didn't even expect it to be. So for anyone who has been watching me, I don't know for how long, just continue to follow me and follow my journey, and you're going to see exactly what it is that I've been saying. You're going to see, God work in my life, and I'm going to be the evidence that makes God so evident, and the evidence that proves that prayers can be answered, and proving that when you are obedient to God, that, listen, miracles happen, healings happen, breakthroughs happen, so much happens whenever you decide to be obedient and walk in your purpose for God. So that is just something that I just wanted to get off my chest, you might as well say. But let's go ahead and get to this message. So God, what I was reading earlier today was about God's pouring out the gifts of his spirit, right? And God uses, right, our tough times to prepare us for the outpouring, right? And I'm not sure, I think my title was somewhere between the lines of God doesn't drizzle anything on us, He pours it out. It's like a downpour, right? And when He uses when He prepares us right during our tough times, it is like a process, right? It goes from the wilderness, from a fruitful field, and if you continue to, do what you're supposed to do, that fruitful field will eventually lead to a forest. So there's a lot of people, including myself, either have been or are currently in a season of the wilderness where it feels dark. You feel empty. You feel broken. You feel incomplete. You feel, discouraged. You just feel all of these things that are keeping you in this dark place. And what God wants to let you know, if you're currently going through it, is that if you continue, right, to do what it is that He wants you to do in this moment, in this season, that eventually you'll come out on the other side and you will be in a fruitful field. And when it comes to understanding the process, this is some examples that I want to give some people, because we have all been through a place in our life, right, where we have been jobless. You went from being jobless to being an employee and to running a company. This is some people's story and testimony. This is what the process looks like. You can go from being homeless to living in an apartment to living in a mansion or the house of your desires, whatever you choose, whatever God has for you. This is the process. You can go from being hungry to being fed to feeding others. Again, this is the process, right, of God not just drizzling, because he just doesn't want to give you a little bit. Like, God wants to pour it down. And if you think of the pouring down of rain, right, the pouring down of rain is excessive, right? It's heavy, it's so much, and that's what God does in the outpour. It's an abundance, right? It's an overflow. And that's why I said it leads you from the wilderness to a fruitful field to a forest. And think about a forest for a moment. A forest is just a abundance of trees everywhere. So that's what your life looks like. When your life becomes a forest, everywhere you look, everywhere you turn, your life will be blessed. It doesn't matter the area. Every single area of your life will be blessed with the Spirit of God, whether it be his miracles, right? His healings, his blessings, his restoration, his redemption, his salvation, his protection, his everything. The Spirit of God will flow on you in such a way that it will bless you, and then the overflow will lead into other people's lives where you will begin to bless other people. So I just want some people to understand that although we all go through a season of the wilderness, that there is a process that we will go through if you continue to understand that there is an other side of what you're going through. There is a way out of what you're going through. You are not meant to stay in that dark place. You are not meant to stay broken. You are not meant to stay by yourself feeling lonely. Listen, God will send help. He will send help your way. He will send resources your way. He will take all your broken pieces and put them back together to make you whole again. And not just make you whole, he will make you better than you were before. But you have to understand that there is a process. And in that process, God is going to take you from lack to abundance. In that process, God is going to take you from the unknown to the known. In that process, God is going to take you from who you used to be to who he's created you to be. But you have to stay the course. You have to stay dependent and relying and trusting on God and knowing that he is the source. Anything that God blesses you with comes from heaven, right? So God is not only has all the resources, but he is the source to everything that you're going through. So never forget that. And know that, listen, you are coming out of your season of wilderness to a fruitful field and then to a forest. So listen, I hope that this message has helped, inspire, touch, bless everyone who it has reached. And as always, let's be motivated, but most importantly, let's stay inspired.